Dad asked...
Nilou! It's nice to see you again!
Oh! Hey there, Traveler in Paimon.
Are you here for some shopping too?
That's right. Although, and so? Do you two want to come? It'll be a really fun time. It's something like a tradition of ours. Rehearsals are exhausting. If you keep your nose to the grindstone, Mr. Zubair, our manager, always says that celebrations aren't just for fun. But no one remembers that once the celebrations start.
We've been to a lot of festivals during our adventures. Will your celebration also have lots of yummy food and drinks?
Of course.
Ah, so we'll need to bring a present. No way! Treat others how you want to be treated, right? But maybe you could lend Paimon some more of her?
You can come, present or not. You two being there would be the best gift of all.
Is something up?
Yeah, but for now, I tried to visit her, but all I could do was to leave a letter encouraging her to get some rest and keep her spirits up. She'll be better soon.
It's all thanks to you and Nilou that we managed to save Dunyarzad.
You're way too modest. Compared to you, I really didn't do much at all. Anyway, all that aside...
Paimon thinks it'll be a great time!
Alright, then let's head to the theater. Wait, I completely forgot about this pile of stuff.
Whoa! Did you—
Just one box. The rest were given to me.
That's way too many freebies!
All I know is that whenever I start chatting with people, my hands would get more and more full until I can't hold everything anymore. I was planning on making a few trips to bring everything back.
So this isn't even all of it?
Are you sure?
Of course!
I'm so sorry to trouble you like this. Well, let's hurry.
Oh! Well, if it isn't Nilou!
Greetings, Mr. Jute.
Of course I do! I've heard that Zubair Theater is hosting a celebration event. Although, it looks like you're gonna need 2 more portions.
Please allow me to introduce them. This and this is Paimon.
No. Paimon is... hold on. She got it completely right.
Don't underestimate Nilou. She's also very brave. Just a little while ago, she saved my precious spices from the jaws of a sumpter beast.
Don't think anything of it. Anyway, sorry to get off topic. We're in a bit of a hurry.
I was joking. Oh, that reminds me. It seems that these friends of yours aren't from here. Have they ever tried it?
Ooh, what a fantastic idea! Tachin is a mixture of rice and meat that's baked into a cake-like shape. Its aroma is just so wonderfully delicious.
But is it really just for the kids?
I just can't help myself.
We're 2 peas in a pod.
Wait here. I'll bring some over.
Whoa, what a dish! It's sweet and sour and full of deliciousness!
No matter how many times I eat it,
I wouldn't have offered it as a treat if I baked a lot just now.
you made so much.
It was nothing. Making 1 serving or 100 servings is all the same to me. Don't worry about it. Make sure you got everything. Feel free to come back anytime.
I'm starting to understand how you got so many.
Everyone can enjoy.
Nilou, good timing. If you took any longer, the Sumpter beasts might have gobbled them up.
You and your jokes.
Jude said that some Sumpter beasts ate his spices.
Oh,
Trying to pull anything out of a Sumpter beast's mouth?
So they really do eat anything, huh? What's that supposed to mean?
come now. The textiles you ordered are highly durable and woven from the finest thread. So even if a Sumpter beast got snacky...
You've tested this before?
But of course! I wouldn't dare experiment with such a precious
True, it does.
Ho ho! Have I piqued your interest?
Ooh, that's a pretty good discount. What do you think, Traveler?
No thanks, Mr. Offsheen.
Tactic?
I wouldn't go that far. It's just that Mr. Offsheen is really good at spinning stories. Mr. Zubair gave me a huge lecture the last time I bought too many things.
Come on, don't look at me like that. All she got was a talk. My philosophy is that stories give value to merchandise. Our Nilou here is an extraordinarily good listener. After a while, I began to feel guilty selling things to her because of how happy she looked. Anyway, since then, I've come to realize 2 things.
It's okay. We're all friends now.
That reminds me. Some of the goods from my latest shipment aren't in the best condition. They're fine for general use. Nilou, why don't you take them?
Huh? No.
Just think of it as a favor for me, all right? It costs me more to store or ship.
Even so, let me buy them at market value.
Nah, these goods are hard movers. Just take them. If you really feel that bad about it, give me some theater tickets later. Oh, yeah, you should also take some while you're at it.
Wow, even we get a share of this?
Hurry and take it.
There's still one more store.
About time, Nilou. Farhad here was snooping around your props.
Please, I was only looking at them.
Wouldn't spoiling yourself just ruin all the fun?
Yeah, please wait for our official performance.
These 2 look familiar. Ah, weren't they at the Sub-Zerus festival?
Yeah, and they're coming to today's celebration too.
Oh, the more folks, the merrier.
Oh yes, please do.
We even prepared a small gift. I really think we should wear some of these to give the event a more celebratory feel.
It's beautiful.
Farhad did most of the work. What?
That is pretty surprising.
Hey, why can't I have a little side hobby?
I know. I watched you make it. Oh, right. Why don't you also try some on?
It fits perfectly.
They're so pretty! Is there one that Paimon can wear?
Unfortunately, we already gave out all the child-sized ones.
Fascinating.
Oh, you all sure got a lot of stuff there. I'm a porter by trade, so...
That'd be great! Please and thank you. But we have a pro now.
Thanks for the help, Mr. Farhad. But let me... Otherwise, I may not be able to hold back Mr. Zubair this time.
Shut it. Fine. It's not like I want to get on his bad side either. Including Hushang's things, though. We'll each need to carry a box if we want to move everything in one trip.
Paimon looks like she doesn't want to, so strength and balance are both really important for a dancer.
No, let Paimon. Paimon will help carry things. The Traveler's right, Paimon.
Shoots is the best stall in the whole.
I still have some stuff to sort through.
sure was a lot of stuff.
Thank you, Mr. Farhad.
Thank you, Sumpter Man. Whew.
All right, I'll leave you all to it.
See ya. Good thing we had Mr. Farhad with us. Of course. We're all like neighbors, so we're always helping each other out.
With this many freebies being thrown at you,
I felt so guilty at first, like I always owed someone something. Later on, I realized that it's actually like what Mr. Afshin said. When you order the wrong item, or make too much of something, that's why there's no need to stress over the freebies.
Oh, that actually makes a lot of sense.
This has become our norm, so really, don't worry about it. Alright, I have to bring all this to Mr. Zubair, and feel free to hang out here for a bit. Nope, you two are our guests, so please, just relax and look forward to the celebration.
Wow, the atmosphere here is so nice. Hey there.
Ah, a newcomer. Doesn't look too bright.
Hey, talk about judging a book by its cover.
You, on the other hand, how would you describe the concept of mere curiosity is all? So that's what you think. Unremarkable. Is art a product that we create and bring forth? I, for one, believe it to be the latter.
Paimon doesn't follow.
I've been staying here for a long time. I prefer to abstain from writing, as it's the existence of the theater, of Nilou, and of humanity itself. All of these can be considered as forms of art.
How does that have anything to do with us?
Let me ask you this. What do you think is the meaning of art? To chance upon a spark of inspiration. I have been closely observing you. Art.
Hey there. I saw you two helping Nilou move some stuff. Are you two also here for the celebration event?
You got it.
My name is Raykar. Nadia and I are this theater's prop engineers. The little ones causing a ruckus are they always get really excited every Yes, they are. There's good work here, the pay's always on time. I'm quite content with this current way of life.
Do you mean your life wasn't nearly as good before?
It's all right. It's all water under the bridge now. My husband and I were both adventurers. Material struggles can always be overcome, but ever since then, I haven't been able to... But I still consider myself lucky.
Sorry for bringing up such sad memories.
Oh, it's all right. I don't mind. Once the event starts, you'll be able to see for yourself the kind of atmosphere I was talking about.
I just saw Miss Nilou come back with Tachi.
Are you sure?
Duh! And even if I didn't see it, I smelled it!
Hello.
What? Who are you? You can't just go on the I see. I'm just, making a prop.
Is that embroidery?
No. Well, it's just, some fabric. Sorry. I really do need to focus and start working on it.
What an oddball. Oh, well, it's... Look! Nilou's back! Let's meet up with her. The event's...
Sorry for the wait. I'll call everyone over.
Let us give you a hand. Maybe we really should have prepared a gift. Then we could also be a part of the exchange. As it is, all we can do is wait and watch.
Maybe we shouldn't do this after all. I didn't do that great of a job.
Oh, don't think like that. Remember our promise? And besides, you've never attended a celebration event before, so this will be a great opportunity.
I'm still...
There's nothing to be worried about. There aren't any scary people here, right?
Right.
Huh. All right. Maybe this will help. Everyone, over here!
Wait! I've already said that I'm not ready yet!
Take it easy and relax. If you don't say anything, then all the hard work we put into embroidery...
Using it as a gift, though?
So when Inaya was talking about making a prop, she was actually preparing a present. Yeah, it feels like she still doesn't really see herself, but it looks like Nilou's trying to ease her through.
Actually, Inaya had prepared a special present for everyone before the celebration kicked off.
Woohoo! We're gonna get our first present from Miss Inaya!
Pipe down! The louder you all are, the more nerve. You've worked on it for so long.
You've got this!
Is Mr. Zubair here? Sheikh Zubair, this is an urgent notice from the Academia.
What a condescending guy!
Since Zubair Theater has long violated the Academia's policies and orders, as its manager, you must halt all operations and dismiss all staff members within 30 days.
Why?
Little girl, this is not the first time you've been issued a warning.
I didn't hear anything about demolition the last time I asked. We have more shows planned, but it's impossible to do anything in just 30 days.
That issue is of no concern to me, Mr. Zubair. You seem to understand the situation quite clearly.
Demolition?
The Academia has never liked us, and they've never respected our work. This isn't the first time they've come by, but our audience isn't the Academia. If our shows are too difficult to understand, or too removed from everyday life, changing our content would not only mean turning our backs on our vision. Yeah, the theater is very important to each and every...
The way they're doing things is so scummy!
But I also don't know how we can stop them.
I do not wish to explain everything again from the beginning.
But none of us plan to accept this.
Ask whoever you will. The answer...
Enough! Does your audacity know no limits, Father?
Huh? Father? Their feet...
What's academia? This is all because you don't like Zubair Theater. Let me tell you, even if you manage to tear down this place, you've always been awful.
This is strictly business, or what you think. I hope you all have not been irrevocably blinded by folly. Wrap everything up, and make preparations to shut down at once.
Why is he always like that?
This is quite the misfortune, but there's nothing we can do. That's it for today, everyone. I'll go talk to them again tomorrow. They get more and more unreasonable. I have to think of...
Sorry.
The carefree warmth of summer will all... Man.
Sorry. I invited you thinking this was going to be a happy occasion.
There's no need to apologize, Nilou. Is what that guy said true?
Yeah, I guess you could say that. Knowledge is king in Sumeru, and their pursuit of it leaves no room for the arts. But if that's all it is, there's also no reason to go so far as to demolish... After Inaya ran away from home, she rarely talks about her family. I never expected it to blow up like this.
If you did nothing wrong, then there's no reason. Who cares? Let's just take him in a fight. Aw, that.
I'll try to think of something. We can't just let everyone suffer. What to do?
Can you pretend to shut down, but secret? Or we could go through a list of customers and...
A debate?
Oh, if we can prove to Inaya's father that the Academia's position doesn't hold water...
I see. It's a good idea, but which one of us could Huh? No. I'm the literal worst at argument. I can't debate.
Nilou, you are only so stressed out.
This theater holds a special meaning in all of our heart, but I just don't know.
Paimon will help too.
Thanks, you two. All right. I've decided. Even though I may fail?
That's our Nilou.
Okay. Let's head back.
Trying to best the academia in a debate is attempting the impossible. If you really want to try, I won't stop you.
I don't think it's entirely hopeless. Things might turn out differently from what you expect.
I am in favor of such a romantic feat.
Sure, in fiction, but I'm not saying that I don't support you, Nilou. Anything is better than just standing aside and...
I'm also pitching in. Thank you, everyone.
Not to rain on your parade. But he's erudite, meticulous, demanding, and exceedingly familiar with rigorous logic. You all already knew that. But when all's said and done...
That's enough, Inaya.
Sorry, I just can't force myself to expect a positive...
Yeah, it's way too early to give up.
You're right, Inaya. We're up against the academia. Everyone knows that they're very powerful, but I still want to try. And it's not just me. I think everyone else here feels the same way. Say what's on your mind, and do what you think should be done. I mean, after all, the only thing we can control right now is our choice at...
I understand what you're trying to say.
Then, could I trouble you to tell your father about our plan? You can still get in touch with your family, right?
Yes.
Then, please help us pass on my request. But since we've decided on a debate, I'll do my best to prepare for it. I, by myself, definitely don't have enough wisdom to beat your father.
Right.
That's right, Miss Nilou!
Beat the bad guy!
Make him eat! You two. We aren't getting into a fight, but thank you for your encouraging words.
Well said back there, Nilou.
Mr. Zubair,
It won't be difficult to explain our position. I have meticulously managed this theater's affairs for a year. I did all of that to protect our... Yes, I know. If I can't even protect the members of the theater from outside pressure, in summary, you need sufficient confidence as long as you double down on that point and force them to concede it.
all right?
I've seen many situations like this before. While you prepare for the debate, once you're done chatting...
Do we really have to?
Right now, no one's in the right frame of mind to perform. Nilou, you are incredible. With your talent and youth...
I've never thought about leaving your theater, Mr. Zubair. I also want to keep dancing with everyone else.
You're becoming more and more like her. Do your best.
Her?
My teacher.
Inaya was right. It wasn't out of pity, after all. Nilou was the one who bravely stepped up. I'd be a terrible person if she knows better than any of us how to...
If we have time later, I'd be happy to tell you more about her.
I didn't expect you all to challenge the academia. That reminded me of my younger year. I can't do things like that anymore, but...
Sorry. If the theater really ends up getting...
It's all right. There's no need to think such heavy thoughts. Have faith in the resilience of an adventurer.
But won't you have regrets if things just come to an abrupt end?
Ah, so that's what you were worrying about. Relax. I've had a lot of experience with regret. Look at us now. Serene and Abi are happy. He was thrilled because he can soon perform on the same stage as you. We wouldn't be here if it weren't for our past struggle.
Are you trying?
Yes, but I truly do mean what I say. The most important thing about an experience, I can choose to believe that my life ended with my husband's death. Similarly, even if this theater disappeared, good and bad are all human-made concepts.
You have a...
Nilou, you don't have to be so nervous.
Thank you, Miss Raykar.
No need to thank me.
You're too kind. All right, I gotta cheer up.
Good.
Paimon doesn't really want to talk.
So, you've already developed some prejudices against me?
Oh, Paimon will...
Although, I know not if you have a new answer to my previous question. What do you think?
They probably do need to talk. I don't know how to explain it. Does that count?
You answered him so seriously.
No. Nilou's answer far surpasses yours. The meaning of art comes not from its creator. In other words, only art that can be appreciated by others will. This is something that the academia can never understand. I once pursued the mastery of art. However, the more of a connoisseur I became, I knew that the most sophisticated works are often the least appreciated. I remained even perplexed about this conundrum until I visited this theater.
It was that life-changing?
Everyone here had a joyous part in the overall experience. In all honesty,
Hey, don't say something like that.
but what bewildered me was how, despite the performance's middling quality, I realized then that I had walked the wrong road. I left the so-called frontiers of artistic research and came to this theater. Art will no longer be a castle in the sky. If art cannot accomplish that, then it is meaningless.
When you put it that way, Mr. Zubair and I refused to follow the Academia's orders to change our shows for a similar reason. To put it simply, we were afraid.
I once stood in the spotlight. I care not for where my feet may take me next. But Nilu, you already stand upon the finest stage there is. You cannot give it up.
I understand.
Dust the cobwebs away from...
You really seem to care a lot about the theater.
Once you get to know it,
You're here. Is the theater actually
He's been worried sick for a while now.
Hey, you...
What exactly happened?
yes. He told us that we have.
What the heck? That...
They're messing with us again.
Don't tell me you'll have to listen to him.
Come on. You know the answer to that.
Yeah, it is a direct order from the Academia.
There's no need to worry, though. If I win, we might be able to overturn things and change their minds.
Really? That's terrific.
Mine too.
Yeah, something like that.
Good thing they have the power to make rash decisions about things they don't...
Yeah, they need to touch more grass, not book.
Exactly.
Don't worry. Everyone here has your back.
Right. They might think that some forms of knowledge... If they don't believe that...
Maybe you can prepare some questions on the details of dance performance to...
Sounds like a good idea.
Ignore him. He's joking. No matter what, we will always support you.
Thank you all so much.
There are always more solutions than problems.
Got it.
I feel like the pieces are starting to fall into place. Let's head back to the theater and organize our... Abby, have you seen Miss Inaya?
No, Miss Nilu. Miss Inaya isn't back yet. Wasn't she just passing on a message?
Traveler, Paimon, I think I messed up big. What if Inaya never planned to come back?
What?
It's just a gut feeling, but knowing her, she probably feels like she's completely responsible for what... She probably thinks that all of this happened because she was staying here.
Oh, right.
She has a long-standing conflict with her father. She doesn't think that we can win the debate.
Mm-hmm. And then she just quietly left afterward.
Exactly. She's being too pessimistic. Anyway, first things first. We have to get her back.
But where should we start?
I think I might know. Let's start by... Before I brought her to Zubair Theater, she was staying at a remote campsite. If she has nowhere else to go after leaving the...
Then let's go take a look.
Yes, let's... There are signs that someone had stayed here very recently.
But we can't confirm if it was Inaya or not. Let's take a look around first. Did you hear that?
I heard it too. Let's investigate.
It sounds like we're getting closer. The voice is coming from over there.
Yes, we're almost there.
thank you. There weren't so many big animals in this area before. Sorry.
Why did you leave by yourself? You really don't think we have a chance at winning the debate?
No. Everything happened because of me.
Yeah! Everyone's working together towards a happier ending!
It's alright if it's me. You guys are the kindest people I've ever met.
Listen to me. Even if you were the reason that all of this happened, no one... Mr. Zubair said that you're one of us, so that means we will protect you. No matter what happens, we'll stand as one.
Nilou, you can't win a debate against the academia. My father, he's always wanted me to become an exceptional researcher. I tried my best to meet his expectation, but he still wasn't satisfied. I'm no genius. But whenever he berated me, yeah, like I'd know.
So that's why you ran away from home?
At first, I thought that for one exam, I thought that all my hard work had finally paid off. I even used the embroidery skills I learned at school. I thought...
I see. When we were embroidering your gift before...
Yeah. Sorry for not bringing it up. I was tired of him yelling at me every day, but... he was more... You think you should be proud of third place? I forgot how long I'd cried for. I only... They argued for such a long time. I've completely given up. We're destined to never understand each other.
How horrible!
I don't think you can beat him in a debate. He can never understand the relationship performers have with their audience. He just wants everything to happen according to his wishes. What we cherish.
It sounds like your past has had a huge impact on you.
I understand now, but when we were preparing for the debate...
The most important thing about it...
Miss Raykar has gone through a lot in her life. Although she ran into misfortune, she told me that the most important thing about an experience is how you... I can sympathize with your unhappiness at home, but after you ran, those unhappy experiences allowed you to really cherish your bonds with everyone. Don't let your past suffering keep you from the new life.
Oh.
Let the past stay in the past.
When I ran away from home, but you're right.
Maybe you'll disappoint him, but don't let go of the answer you worked so hard to find.
That's right. If we put...
You're right. I'm not trying to meet his expectations. I can't afford to lose anything more. We have to win. The debate will not only protect Zubair Theater, but also allow me to settle things with Father.
That's the spirit!
Let's go. I know him very well.
All right.
Well...
Okay. Looking forward to your good news. That should be everything. I'm not sure why, but I'm getting nervous.
You were great, Neil. Talk like that during the debate, and you'll get an easy win.
Thanks for that, Paimon. But I still feel like it'll be an uphill battle. Yeah. I'm acting as everyone's representative. Huh? What's left?
Huh? What a strange question. Isn't a theater just a theater?
Wait, You're not asking what the theater let me think.
The most important thing.
Ah, got it. When we were trying to find a way to save the theater, we heard many stories not of the theater. Zubair Theater is our reason for coming together. It connects us all in unique ways. In other words, it's like a bond.
A bond?
The theater provides money for Miss Raykar and her children. It also gives Inaya shelter from her family, and its story won't end here, and we'll all be there for them. Aside from the delivery of performances, isn't this another—
Yeah, that makes sense, but Paimon doesn't see how this will help. Oh, gotcha! No matter how strong an opponent is,
I feel like that's another prong in our attack.
Paimon also feels a lot more relieved.
Sorry for the wait. Things went a lot more smoothly than I expected. Why are you all smiling so much?
We realized that your dad...
We have to win.
Everything is ready.
In the blink of an eye, it's already debate time! We did a lot of preparations with Nilou. Hopefully they were helpful.
Hello and welcome, everyone. I swear to judge both parties with the utmost. I ask for both parties to stand. May the Dendro Archon also serve.
Since you so desperately demand an explanation, you may have misunderstood us from the outset. However, the truth is that the Academia wishes for every resident of Sumeru, therefore the works they consume should all— We have failed to identify these qualities in the In other words, instead of struggling against the Academia in pointless confrontations, Zubair Theater would not be today facing such a tragic fate.
Aggressive from the get-go. Can Nilou stand her ground?
Calm down, Nilou. He said that we were shut down not because the Academia looks down on the arts. Don't think
The most important thing about.
Don't think that would make for a good. Don't. In your eyes, shouldn't it be the audience who decides if a show is intellectual or enlightening? Why is someone from the Academia judging that? Also, I believe that there is no such thing as a wise— Art doesn't discriminate, and it appeals to all.
Appreciation is but a primitive form of satisfaction. This stance holds performers to a higher standard. If all performances are simple-minded, require little effort to comprehend, nurturing the populace's understanding requires a long and arduous process.
He changed the topic without padding it up. If I remember correctly, No. Can't do that. Mr. Zubair has been meticulously managing the theater. Someone at our theater has tried that before. He was a famed artist. I agree that art should be enlightening. If a work can't tap into an audience's personal experiences or feelings, what's the point of performing a show that would only be forcing people to watch something they don't like?
You can only reach that conclusion.
In that case, before passing judgment,
You tell them, Nilou.
Looks like he's backed himself into a corner.
As the party holding the burden of proof, Sharif has failed to provide sufficient support for his judgment. Likewise, the definition that Nilou put forth is but her personal opinion. Additionally, I must request that both
Keep it up, Nilou!
In that case, I shall speak of more concrete matters. This course of action is also completely procedurally sound. However, you have consciously ignored our warnings.
That is indeed so.
he started talking about procedural stuff. I need to rethink things. I need to rethink things. Mr. Zubair has already provided signed copies of all documentation. Although the theater's performances don't align with the academia's requests, demolition notices need to be provided in writing, and failing to follow these rules makes your stance procedurally unsafe.
Yeah, that's right!
There are different ways to apply the rules. So long as this matter is discussed within the academia.
Looking at the past 27 cases, however, the demolition process in those cases was only started after discussion at the academia.
That's more than enough.
Cease your futile resistance.
NILOU'S definitely won this point, right? You're right.
Even if permission for demolition has yet to be obtained, it is a fact that based on that fact, we can permanently revoke your right to
Under the current system, it is indeed possible to immediately revoke Zubair Theater's
That's a thing?
Rather than protecting Zubair Theater, I surmise that your true intent. Without them, Zubair Theater is nothing more than an empty building, and without its performances, the theater.
What you said isn't true at all.
Keep it cool, NILOU!
Right. I need to keep calm just a little more. No. Zubair Theater isn't simply a performance venue to us. Miss Raykar can't go on adventures anymore. Her son, Sorin, has already passed his theater exam. Mr. Kasani found a new way to look at art. Mr. Farhad and Mr. Hushang visit even when there isn't a show going on. Even Inaya wants to stay with us. Zubair Theater exists for...
Perhaps Zubair Theater has provided you with a multitude of positive emotions and experience. The interpersonal relationships you speak of were established upon... Sheikh Zubair operates the theater for his livelihood. Relationships are merely a byproduct in this exchange of interests, when scholars collaborate to solve difficult problems. However, this collaboration ends after the result. The reason is simple. We are scholars.
He really doesn't think much of relationships.
Sharif's argument is currently the more persuasive of the two, for the continuance of the interpersonal relationships NILOU spoke of remains hypothetical before the theater's demolition. The academia has made significant academic...
Oh no, what should we do? A setup?
Good. But... she already agreed to this. Mr. Sharif believed. Then, if someone has failed to live up to his...
If someone has failed to live up to your expectations and ran away from home...
Inaya...
Sorry, NILOU. As expected? If in your eyes, the purpose of my existence is to become your academic successor, by your logic, that means there is no more reason to sustain...
Members of the audience who do not belong to either debate party.
Let her speak. What she does not say, NILOU...
No matter how many disagreements we've had, the truth is that you are still my father. You're so immersed in your own world, you can't understand.
Yeah, don't look down on us.
You can watch a dance anywhere.
I'm almost starting to feel sorry for this guy. What?
Order! Order!
I confess that this is the final argument we had prepared. Disown me, and you will win the debate. But before that, I've been doing some soul searching. I kept trying to earn your approval. That is to say, I was exerting pressure on you, but by doing that? Wasn't I just doing the same thing as you? I won't force my expectations upon you anymore. At Zubair Theater, I have found I will move on from my family troubles and but if you dare to harm this place, then I will
This is not the time to space out, Sharif.
You already consider them to be your friend.
You should be asking us that question.
Of course, Miss Inaya is a really good friend.
It was a bit of a process, but we won her over.
Make no mistake, all those who come to Zubair Theater become one of us. We will always be with her.
It is surprisingly a relief.
Wait, what are you... never mind.
They left?
Does that mean we've won?
We won?
Nilou, you're amazing!
I relaxed for a moment, and it looks like he still has a place for her in his heart.
Terrific work, Nilou and Anaya.
Didn't know you could get so fierce.
This really took a lot out of me, though.
Both Miss Nilou and Miss Inaya were so cool.
Should we throw a second round of celebrations?
During the debate,
That's
a great wish.
Nilou wasn't born an expert either.
Oh, it's you. Yes, I feel a lot better. I don't think I could repeat what I did Yes, and it's all thanks to you. I see. Then I'll have to tell you about my teacher who Mr. Zubair had mentioned. Mr. Zubair opened his theater when I was still a child. There was a beautiful dancer. I thought to myself, the gods must have blessed. But later on, she would actually smile down at me and say, yeah. She said, dance is an art born from toil. It is a beautiful thing born from our life experience. In other words, she wasn't looking for flowers and applause. All she wanted? Right. I was completely moved by what she had said. Before she retired, she told me, this is why Mr. Zubair and I never intended to listen to the academia, even though it ended up causing everyone a whole lot of trouble. Oh, yeah. Even though she has already, before he left, Mr. Sharif looked like he probably has a lot of things he wants to say. Yeah. You and Paimon are more than welcome to keep attending our show.
Are you still worried about Inaya? Let's be sure to...
Everyone, she'll be dancing for us from now on.
Inaya's taken her place on the stage. When you stop and think about it, have Nilou's efforts, everyone's wisdom, Inaya... Huh? What do you mean by that? The whole demolition thing was going overboard. If he really wanted to be ruthless, he could have done some real damage. Oh well. It's not like we can understand how people like him think. Huh? Wait. Look who the cat Isn't that Yunaya's father?
Oh, it's you. I don't have much to do today. No, I am simply here to watch a performance. Well, I was for a time. My loss at the debate caused quite the loss of face for the academia, so that I used this opportunity to suggest that my superiors temporarily suspend me from duty.
Suspended from...
Yes, I am temporarily unemployed. However, I now have an abundance of time. I admit that I do not understand the mad. I still cannot forget that young lady's perseverance. There are no parents who do not worry about their children. Never mind. I do not...
You're already here, so...
No, that is not necessary. Do not tell her that I was here.
Come on. Who knows if you'll get a chance like this again? But...
Huh?
You said you were going to make peace with your past. Show your father how much you've grown. Don't be nervous. Everyone at Zubair Theater has your back. Hey, let's go somewhere else. We should give them some space.
You sure they'll be okay?
I don't know, but I think we should have faith in them.
Yes, Inaya. I have something for you. I'm still learning. It's hardly a masterpiece, but it's yours, if you'll take it. You don't have to take it. It's fine. Never mind.
Let's have a heart-to-heart, Father.
Like father, like daughter. They're both so awkward with their feelings.
Yeah. She probably would.
Do you think they'll be able to reconcile?
I'm not sure. All those years of arguments and misunderstandings can't be settled overnight. But no matter where their hearts and bodies may be, all I wish for them is to be able to one day tap into the warmth of that bond. Oh, by the way, so we made you a little something.
Whoa! This is
Mr. Zubair and Mr. Kasani took charge of the design. Miss Reykar and Miss Nadia made, and as adventurers, you two will doubtlessly travel to many more lands, and that's why we hope that your time at Zubair Theater will become a fond memory of your journey.
We'll come back and watch you dance whenever...
You're welcome. Come on, take it.